This is one of our previous projects on a road called Broad Oak in Sunbury-on-Thames. We used site finding software which allowed us to identify this off-market development opportunity. We went direct to vendor and we sent a letter outlining and highlighting our interest in acquiring the site. What was interesting about this site was that the current owner had started the project 15 years earlier. Unfortunately, he was in a position where the site became landlocked and he wasn't allowed to come down a private road to access his site. In this instance, you need something called a deed of easement, which gives you permission to come down a private road. And it's a complicated document that needs time to be created, with a lot of back and forth between the owner and, say, the applicant looking to acquire the permission. Several people had looked at this previously and thought that getting permission would be too complex, so they never explored taking the site any further. Now, what people need to realize is that where there's problems, there's money. If you can fix problems, and there's always going to be problems on sites, you will make money on these development sites. Once the permission to access the site was given, then the next stage was we needed permission to access the utilities. Once all the documentation was signed, we quickly finalized the legal process and exchange and completed on the development. We submitted planning for an additional bedroom, which was ensuite in the loft. This added significant value to the end value. The council gave us planning permission, but subsequently took away our permitted development rights for extending the property under PD at a later stage. This site had a fair share of problems, but where there's problems, like I said, there is money to be made. If you are a contractor or a subcontractor, or even a developer or aspiring developer looking to acquire more sites or get into property development, comment JV to learn about our new opportunities coming in the near future.